I don't ever know until I see your guys' comments. So we can talk about whatever you want this evening. We just did 12 column Powell's Micros. We don't sell a lot of these, and we oversold by one. I think we ran 6 extras, so there's 6 available. Woodland butt packs. These are available. Black 12 gauge pull-out tray pouches. Multicam black pelter wraps. Multicam black TK4 pouches. Lots of radio pouches right here. Not sure what is on the floor. Looks like more radio pouches. Looks like Typhon beer koozies, Typhon monster koozies, Red Bull koozies, Typhon Red Bull koozies. Woodland, no. I was thinking Woodland. This is kind of heavy. What's in here? I'm not sure what those are. Pistol cards. Woodland Rallyman mag pouches. Woodland. What are these? Oh, I'm not sure what those are. Isaac, what's up? Curie, what's up? Yo, I saw Warfare in IMAX tonight. Very good. What is that? Is that like a mainstream movie, documentary? Not familiar with what that is. Joel, what's up? How are you? Kevin, Paul Bennett, Byron Roberts, Steve Anderson, Rich. What's up? What's up, LB? Hamster, what's going on? What's up, guys? Anybody get shipping today? Anybody get shipping yesterday? Anybody receive any mail? Glenn, how are you? Ronald Most. Bam Dad, what's up, Bama Dad? Any decision on April? No, what should we do on the April giveaway? What do you guys think? We were talking about that today and never got all the way through it. It'll be something fucking cool, whatever it is. 400 miles from the mail. Received 4 SOE packages this week. Nice. Easter color scheme. I don't think we'll do enough of them. I don't think that's cool right now, but Easter is way before the end of the month. The Easter thing's neat, and really, whatever we do, the winner could pick the color they want and get it, I suppose, in Eastern colors. Yeah, Josh, the giveaway, yeah. Wait till you see the full video. We actually hit, I think they hit 10 pounds of tannerite, which blew the cards up, and it blew them all in the pond. So 4 people jumped into the pond, grabbed as many cards as they could in 60 seconds, came out of the pond. And most of them, one person got like 73, somebody got 83, one person got 80, and one person got 100 something. What?
Dave is asking what are his available options for winning the contest.
Tell Dave he can have whatever he wants. What place was Dave?
Second.
Dave can have.
No, he was the second card.
Dave can have whatever the fuck Dave wants.
His was 777.
Tell him I'll build him whatever he wants. I owe Dave anyway, so. Paxiska, what's up? Mojave Wizard, what's up? Just got here. Kevin Spencer, what's up? Chase B. Rifle case would be cool for April. I am Gumby, what's up? Belt Fed, what's up? TG, what's going on? My vote is rifle. Oh yeah, a few people saying rifle case. What about an LBV? Rifle case seems pretty popular. Kin on what's 420? Easter. Oh, Easter's on 420. 11 days from now, we're fucking 20 days into this month. Holy fuck, the year's going quick.
Yes. Which brings the 28th even fucking closer.
What's that?
The line.
Aggie Phil, Paul Bennett, what do you think of Texas? I don't know. What about Texas? What do you want to know about Texas? What?
But everything was bigger in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas. Can't tell you how much I love the SOE pocket organizer for work. Keep multiple writing utensils, flashlights, small scissors, measuring spoons. Let me show you what Amanda uses. Is it back here in that cart? Your pocket organizer? Amanda cut my hair this morning at 6 o'clock. And she said, hey, check this out. I don't think I ever showed you this. Let me see. Here it is. That's how Amanda has her pocket organizer. Oh no, this is a 3-cell pocket slide, is what this is. Yeah, time flies. 420 is Hitler's birthday. Okay, well we can do it. We can do a Hitler birthday. Hitler birthday giveaway. 420. I need to be in a non-legal state. Jesus loves us all, no matter what anyone has done. Cool. Now make a comment that has something. Make it. No, yeah, I disagree. I don't think Jesus loves everybody, no matter what they've done. I think you can find yourself precluded from that. Now make a comment having something to do with participating with this video. I never thought I would see random bots, like bot accounts, phishing accounts and shit that just show up to preach. I use John Galt bag. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, who is John Galt? Could you do like you did with the 3 bags? First place gets a LBV, 6 Rallymans, and a Hydro, and then 3 other people get 3 pieces. No, there's no fucking way we're going to give away a Rallyman vest and 6 mag pouches and a Hydro. Although maybe we will, and maybe. Yeah, where are you going to put 6 Rallymans on that thing?
There's already 4 on there.
That guy, no tax on it. Non-legal states, better pot. I don't give a fuck about pot, guys. I don't care. You guys smoke all the pots you want. There's not a fucking single person on my team who is better and adds value to what we're doing by smoking weed. You want to smoke weed on your time, your weekend, whatever, you do whatever. But if I'm doing business with you, especially if I'm relying on something for you in a timely manner on a daily basis, you're not going to perform better with weed. You're going to perform less. I'm for you. I'm for you, Ken. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hear guineas. I hear lots of guineas. They're upset about something. Arsenal 3.0, Real Madrid. Easy does it. I don't know what that is, bud. What does that mean? I have pounds of weed I barely touch. I like Tulsa King. I liked that. If we are honest, weed slows down everything and is helpful for a very small subject of society. And testosterone decreases desire to use weed. Is that true? Is that true? Why do you think that is? Tony from Chicago, what up? Leg day. Set a bunch of new PRs. Nice. Nice. Love from Indonesia. Nice. What's up, Agnes? Homestead, what's going on? Hi, American man from Japan. Are you saying hello to me, the American man, or are you an American man in Japan? Where in Japan? Where in Japan are you? Test makes you feel so good. Weed isn't really desirable. Got it. Arsenal beat Real Madrid 3-0. Just thought. I don't know what that means. I have no clue what you're talking about. Wearing tactical to infiltrate your bedroom. Got it. Good luck with that. Good luck. You better worry about infiltrating the first gate, much less the second. Do a backflip. You go right ahead. You do it. Miyazaki, Japan. Right on. I don't know where that is, but right on. We ship a lot of product to Japan. We have a lot of clients. I have some friends in Japan. Yokohama. You're already there. Got it. Wearing tactical to infiltrate your bedroom. Well, let me know how that goes with my wife. Oh, football, soccer. Okay. Cheyenne sings. What's up? Isabel, go ahead and fuck off somewhere else. There's not any backflips happening here. Airsofters buying quality. Yeah, there's a lot of airsofters, sure. What is the do a back? Is there a bunch of dipshits on live video where you show up and do a backflip and they actually do that? Is that a thing? Please visit Japan. I actually might visit Japan one day. Tactical Easter egg pouch will be fun. We've done those. We usually do those as a promo item. Pickled veggies, right on. Okay. Oh, you're talking about over here? Yeah, we got a bunch of canned stuff. Pickled stuff, dehydrated, freeze dried. There's a dehydrator. We've got a freeze dryer in the other building. Are they for sale? No, they're not for sale. We're crazy survivalists here, preppers. Is this a bunker? No, we call it the compound. It's a big building, and we manufacture all this stuff that you see here. This is our pick and pull area. We actually pull this, box it up, ship it out. We manufacture everything you see here for the most part. We make here in this building. What time is it here? What time is it? It's 9 o'clock here. Covert pack has the pocket organizer in the middle, extra small mesh pocket on top, large pocket on the bottom. Nice. Nice. That sounds like a good setup. Never played airsoft? Right on. What do you do? What do you do for work in Japan? Amanda says Killdozer. Ditch vegetables will be up soon. Asparagus. I eat little vegetables and more meat. Much more meat. Had a ribeye for dinner. I think everybody at the table had. Amanda had Sam. Everybody else had ribeye. Panhammer said this. A high school student, but I work at a supermarket. Right on, man. Right on. We do this video every night at 9 o'clock. And we build all the equipment on these sewing machines. Highly educated films. Where are you at, man? You kill for a ribeye. Please sing a song. There's plenty of people on here that sing songs. I'm not one of them. Awesome raffle. Congrats to the winners. Definitely took care. I don't think people realize how much it takes to do those raffles. Amanda spent hours. Paula spent hours and hours a day writing those out. I thought there was 10,000. I was told there was 15,000 entries into the raffle. And again, today, even when we were picking them, one guy won twice. Last time a guy won 3 times and another guy won twice. We only let them have one, so we drew more cards. And all of those were in the pond. They are all soaking wet. Below, how have you only now found this channel? Are Russian smash LBVs good in your... I have no idea. I've never seen one. I think that they will probably, for sure, serve their purpose. Elon Musk is an African affiliate. Okay, right on. I have tons of karaoke videos, which is weird since I'm a gun content creator. Cool. What kind of music do you like to sing? I'll sub to your channel to support. Thanks, man. Killdozer was, if we had teams, I'd pick Killdozer. Tactical gear, love your tactical gear. Did I find a diamond in the rough? So I started this company 35 years ago when I was 17 years old. Same company, still running. Moved from California, from San Diego to Tennessee, and we've been in Tennessee for over 20 years. Today I drove through a railroad tunnel from the original Transcontinental Road. That's fucking cool. Did you, so do you ever go across the old like wooden trussels? The wooden trussel train tracks? Teslas are microwaves on wheels. I have no interest whatsoever in owning a Tesla. If you own a Tesla, more power to you. You earned your money, you spend your money how you want to. And I think the Tesla trucks are just silly looking. The ones soaked in highly flammable tar to preserve them. Oh, we're talking about the trussels? Yeah. Has a super rich billionaire or millionaire tried to buy SOE? Nah. No, we've had people want to invest, and we've had companies, talk about investing. I have no interest in that. I've never taken any outside money. I've never even taken any loans for SOE. EVs are terrible. I've heard that, man. I heard Patrick Bet David talking about how horrible they are to insure, especially now that people are vandalizing the shit out of Teslas. Don't cover the mic. Listen louder. This probably is not the channel for you. I'm not covering a mic. I don't know what you're talking about. Live in the Continental Divide in Ohio. Yeah, listen louder. Turn your shit up. Put on better headphones. I could think of 100 different better ways to blow 100,000 than buying a stupid ass Cyber. Is that what they cost? Is a Cybertruck really 100 grand, guys? I had no idea. I just think every time I look at one, I just think they're silly. And every time I see one now, I'm like, man, I hope that's a trap. I hope that guy's got a bunch of fucking guns in there. Speak loud. Hey, you're banned, dipshit. You're gone, motherfucker. Grandpa. If y'all come here for production value for live videos, buy a FUPA and move on. Yeah, for sure. Guys, I have 6,000 videos on here that have actual real production and some special effects and actual shit, right? These ain't it. Go watch one of the real videos. We spend thousands of fucking dollars making videos, not these videos. Buy a 250 or 350 and deck it out. Crazy lefties. Yeah, they're lighting, and most of the ones they're lighting on fire are their own people. Way to fucking divide more motherfuckers away from your cause. Keep going, we'll take them. Can I order a custom fanny pack in Alpine? Yeah, just order it, put it in there. And also put in your notes whether you want gray webbing Velcro or black webbing Velcro. And on the inside, like the guts of it, do you want it gray or black? Did I see Radio Made Easy? Here he is. I look forward to this production every night. Look what I got here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those. There's more out here on machines right now. On the 12 gauge micro, can you attach a 12 gauge pull out pouch under on the pouch with the flap? Can you attach what? On the 12 gauge micro, can you attach a 12 gauge pull out pouches under the pouches with the... no, I don't know how you would do it. There's really no way to do it. If you want more, get a 12 column or an 8 or 10 column Powell's micro and just put 4, 5, or 6 of the 12 gauge pull out tray pouches on there. And for guys that are new here and not aware, this is the 12 gauge pull out tray pouch. It rips down, pulls out, and falls into place. So you have 6 rounds and 6 rounds. And this remains tethered so that the loop, the hook Velcro, is not on the ground catching debris. And then you're right back in the fight. This just stays in place. And you can run one of our modular micro rigs, our Powell's micros like this. And on this one, you can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can put 6 of them on there. Can I have that with a Velcro back? If you order one of these, I will take it, put in notes that you want Velcro on the back, and I will take this and sew it onto a hook piece of Velcro. And then you could achieve that. That's the only thing that pulls out. Rip strip. Yep, we've been doing those for, I guess, 20 years, 17 years probably. My wife was taking fighting shotgun at TAC Response. We also do that for a lever gun chest rig right here. I don't know how I didn't win the giveaway, but with 400 radio pouches ordered. You know you ordered 40 radio pouches, right? Radio? It's not supposed to be 400, right? I would not vandalize this Siger truck, but they do look like a dump. They do look like a dumpster. I don't see those on the website. What are we talking about, Josh? Can I put your logo in an Arma mod? I don't know what that is, bud. There's a lot of people on there that hate Cybertrucks. There's a lot of people on here that hate Cybertrucks, and I'm starting to wonder if they decide with the folks setting them on fire right now. Below average. I don't know what you're talking about, bud. I don't, like, you guys can have whatever you want, man. Like, you want Cybertruck? Get you a Cybertruck. We can still hang out and eat dinner and shit. I'm just going to make fun of you all the time. I call all my friends fags, but not the gay ones. I mean, whatever. Do whatever you guys want. Okay, full test here. If you read this one, you'll know, if you know, you know, one is in the chamber or no. I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about. One's in the chamber. Are we talking about a rifle, a pistol, a carbine? Arma is military simulator game on PC. Highly realistic. Well, I mean, if you put my logo in there, I'll never know, buddy. Go ahead. Vlogs, what's up? 7+1. Edgy American, what's up? How's knives? How many knives you make today? Did you see when the Cybertrucks first came out, raccoons were scratching the shit out of them because they thought they were dumpster? That's funny. Nobody here gives two shits what you drive or what would do damage to others' property. No, we're all busy working. Sorry, EDC, one in the chamber. Or yeah, of course, EDC, one in the. What are you carrying a 1911 cocked and locked and not one in the chamber? I mean, do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna make fun of you if your gun is not ready to shoot. World War III is coming soon. Who's participating in World War III? Who are the players? Trash Panda truck. Yeah, Gold Leader, run with it, bud. You're in World War III, Benji? What will you be doing? Which side are you on? You're using a sword? Right on. Nixon, unconstitutional war is cultural genocide. China and us. Whatever happened to those red heifers? Apparently they have the red heifers. You'll be shooting in a helicopter. For who? Who are you shooting at? Where will you be shooting? Where will your helicopter be? Did we build our work tables? We did, yeah. Well, a friend of mine did. James Yeager built me 4 of these tables, him and Sherman House. These ones here were built by a man named Mac, and they're very similar to the ones James did. These have white birch plywood on top. And the key to these tables is those cross supports right there, those 45s. Heifers don't mean anything without a temple. Apparently they're going to start building the temple here. It's supposed to happen. It's probably mostly going to happen on a bunch of fucking abandoned islands in the middle of the Pacific. Yeah, yeah, like the others. Are you an ex-Marine? I'm not an ex-Marine, buddy. You're in China? You're in China. 1400 Exodus 30:23 is cannabis in holy. I don't know what you're talking about, but do your thing. Still waiting on your call for your jungle kit. I called guys. You're in America. So you're Chinese in America going to kill Americans? Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, no ex-Marines. Benji is talking about coming for the U.S. in a helicopter shoot. That's what I think he's saying too. Let's give him a minute to be more clear what he's talking about. Might have to abandon a home remodel tomorrow. If they don't pay us, we stop. Well, you should stop work. Jaeger was one hell of a framer. Yeah. Wood butcher. Wood butcher is what Sherman, he's like, yeah, James is a pretty good wood butcher. Helicopter to China from America. Got it. Okay. All right. DJ, yours was the card that got thrown back in the beginning. Had to spend $300 of my own money on material. Got it in writing. They signed off on it. Buddy, every time you comment every night, all I think and say, you need better clients. I don't think helicopters go that far. He needs mid-air refueling. Throwing some ribeyes on the grill. We had ribeyes for dinner. Wood butcher. I may need to steal that name for a channel. Do it. Run with it. So can you see yourself reaching wealth before you die? I think it's the chase, man. I'm always chasing something. Once I have it, it's the next chase. It's the adventure. It's the excitement, hunting it, finding it, acquiring it, whatever that is. We had ribeye and pineapple. Oh, pineapple sounds good. I have pineapple in the fridge. Old James videos are legit. Yeah, I watch them myself still. Looking forward to moose meat. That's cool. Mooses. Mooses are rather dangerous to human beings, aren't they, in some situations?
Is there a plural to mooses?
Yeah,
Moose.
it's moosei.
I think it's just moose.
Hippopotami, moosei.
I don't think so.
You have kids? I do have kids. Yeah, I have a lot of kids. Camo cat. Are mooses are moose 12 feet tall? I guess I didn't know that. The new way Tack Response are doing their videos aren't the same, Miss Jane. Yeah, yeah. It's not the same without James. But I love the legacy he left. You feel it in everyone who goes to Tack Response. Nice. Man, we walked into a restaurant tonight. There was a table of Tack Response people. I didn't recognize any of them. I don't think they recognized us. Nobody waved at each other. And I didn't see any Tack Response instructors at the table. I saw nobody sitting there that I knew. You're in Cal? No, I'm in Tennessee. Honestly, you're right. I should talk up my good clients more and complain less about the bad. No, don't get caught. Don't get caught. It's easier to upsell existing customers and make more money from the existing clients than to retain new clients. And when you have really good clients, ask them to promote you. Hey, would you give me a couple references right now? Like, will you text them right now on a group chat with me and just go, hey, this guy just came to my house and installed some cabinets. He did an incredible job, did everything he said he was going to do, finished a little bit earlier, cleaned up. You couldn't even tell he was here. I have no complaints. If you ever need anybody, call this guy. And have him message you and him in a group chat. Those are qualified customers. You have a customer that appreciates what you did, paid you on time, paid you what they were supposed to pay you. You've done the job. Now you are asking them to refer a client to you. And that's how that works, man. Moose and vultures. $300 you spent on materials would have been better on Facebook ads. Yeah, learn how to do targeted marketing. Facebook's really good with targeted marketing. You can target 50 miles, 100 miles. You can target by what car they drive. You can target by median income, whether they're single or married. You want to target women mostly for landscaping. You want to target women for home improvement for the most part, because that's who's going to drive that. And if you target, people that own a $500,000 home versus people that own a $100,000 home, that's a different clientele base. Do we have Mac? No, we don't sell. We sell nylon gear that we sew. Can missiles lock on to Tesla Cyber? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Remember when they told you that the Cybertrucks were bulletproof? You see tire marks? I don't know what you mean. You see tire marks. The moose hide I have covers a king size bed. That's cool. Is it heavy? Like, can you sleep under it? We saw a beaver blanket, and I tried everything I could to get them to sell me that fucking thing, and they would not sell it. Amanda Love, Tiffany Blue, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I don't see her commenting about Tiffany Blue. I just got something for her in Tiffany Blue. It's not here yet. Yeah, remember when EVs were environmentally friendly? Can you see me lift weights? No, that sounds super gay. No. If you do want to watch boys lift weights, my friend Isaac, he'll come pump iron with you. Mostly in San Francisco. Is it possible to be an introvert and have a 9 to 5? I don't know. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Introvert, what does that mean? You don't like to go out and you stay to yourself? People can label, like you can go to a psychologist or a counselor and they can label you whatever the fuck they want to label you, or you could convince them to give you whatever label you want. But if you want to survive, you better have a fucking job. And if you're not a good employee, you better start something. You better be an artist or create something or have a product that you can sell, right? You have to have income. You're banned. You're gone. Yeah, Vinji might be very, what the French toast? I like French toast. I would prefer waffles because they hold more stuff. Could do fancy pancakes though. Yeah, job's what changes people for sure. If you operate a crane, people tend to stay out of your way. You're right. Judicus entered the chat. Of service somehow. Yeah, you gotta be out around people. I think that every kid to graduate high school or homeschool, whatever, I think they should have to do, like Amanda says, they should have to work Black Friday somewhere in a service-based industry. They should have to probably work 6 months, not 90 days. It needs to be 6 months. They have to have some staying power. 6 months at a fast food place. 6 months someplace where you're going to get calluses on your hands also. Just so you know what fucking work, just so you know what you don't want to do, coming home smelling like fucking fry grease every night. You know you don't want that job. And so that you know what physical labor is like. People have this idea that work is hard. Showing up and standing at a place, that's not hard. That's a you fucking problem. Hard work is busting up concrete with a sledgehammer, breaking big rocks into small rocks, right? That's hard work. Wearing out a pair of gloves every couple of days, that's hard work. Cleaning brick with muriatic acid and cleaning grout with the sand getting down in your fucking rubber gloves. That's fucking painful work. People have no idea. People are like, oh, it's barely uncomfortable. Oh my God, that's hurt. That's so painful, I'm gonna die. Well, you should just go ahead and lay down and die right now and get out of the fucking everybody's way. Best friend is a hairdresser, extremely introverted with PTSD, so anything's possible. Regular restaurant over a fast food place. You look OBE. I don't even know what that means. Nobody takes an American seriously. Where are you at, the boy? I just banned you, didn't I? Here with another account. Smelled like burnt flesh for years coming home from work to pay the bill. What did you do, Calvin? Jack, what's up? They should bring back shop classes. We still have shop classes here. Cody went through shop classes and then did TCAP and went to machining school and did all the contests all through high school for machining. And then we sent him to trade school for 18 months. The moose hide will cook you out from, I'll bet, man. That's how beaver is too. Just joined. Sorry if you talked about it. Trump announced tariff delay while this guy was before Congress and wasn't told. Not a good look. And I'm Team Cody, I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Ian, we're all doing well here, man. Did welding in 100. Oh, got you. I got a friend that does galvanizing on cell phone towers, and it's like 200 degrees in there. Like, I don't know how those guys live. It's fucking, like, I have no idea. It has to be damaging you. What was the Desert Tiger bag? I've got a few of them, man. Benji's banned. Benji's gone. China issued a travel warning today for the U.S. Good. Come get all your motherfuckers that snuck in here. Come get them. Super kit bag. 32-inch rifle bag. Extra long deplorable bag. That's the only one built. We built that on a video. The rifle cases are for sale if you want one of them. They're $550. They will come with shoulder straps. The new padded bag, yeah, it's a lot of build. It's a lot, and that's me building that motherfucker. Where is that thing? I don't know where that's at. I thought I saw it earlier. My school had it too, but I grew up in a town with an actual blacksmith. That's cool, dude. Got my first order. Did you, Paula? Did you really order something and we shipped it to you? All new Boy Scouts need to wear full brim hats from now. Is that true? Starting testosterone injection, Bodywork says $395. Yeah, I want to sit at $1,500. And a doctor will tell you $395 is in range for you. Like a normal general practitioner will tell you at $395 you do not need testosterone. No. Oh, you got your good, Paula. Wrecked both lungs and nerve damage from elbows down from being blown off welding tape. Fucking crazy, dude. Finally started seeds, 11 varieties of tomatoes, 12 pepper varieties. Next week, all the herbs and miscellaneous get started. Nice to be back in the grow room. Nice. Yeah, 90-day pause, all tariffs. So I had heard like 60 or 70 countries said, hey, we're ready to talk. We want to put an end to this stuff. 350, I think, is the new norm. Is that true? Enhance yourself, guys. Enhance yourself. Do whatever you want to do. If it's not for you and you're happy where you are. But I think a lot of people, especially in the United States, walk around at 50% and think that that is how they feel good. They think they feel good at 50%. They have no idea what is actually possible because the American diet and the poisons that are in the water and the poisons in the air have just fucked us up so much. You have no idea what feeling good feels like. Do you have any stockpile red meat? Oh yeah, I have, Brandon, I have, here, I'll show you. I have several freezers. This one I'm gonna show you here just for size, okay? These are true freezers. These are the freezers at Dollar General and Walmart. This is a 2-door and that's a single door. I have a 3-door freezer just like this that's a 3-door freezer that is completely full of red meat, almost completely full. And then I have a freezer bigger than this freezer that's also full of a half cow. There was a guy cooking meth in the apartment complex down. Dude, everything you post says you need to move wherever the fuck you are away from there, and you need different people that you call friends. Down the road, blew up a propane tank while standing in front of it. Yeah, bro, you need to move, buddy. Move, pack your shit up, go somewhere else, and start fucking day one. Start over. Any exotic meats? Like, no, I don't have. Yeah, we do have some. We have some bison. We have some bison. One minute I add tariffs at work. Next minute I take them off. Tariffs are closing sweatshops in China. Probably pretty quick. What do you recommend we take to be 100%? Go get, I'm not telling you take testosterone, right? But go to a life extension place or a hormone, like an HRT, hormone replacement therapy place, and get blood work done. They're going to take 7 to 9 tubes of blood, and they're going to test you, and they're going to look at all of your vitamin levels, all your hormone levels. They're going to look at all kinds of shit, and they're going to have a conversation with you that your doctor can't have. He literally won't. If you went and asked the doctor to run those blood tests, he would literally be combative with you because he doesn't know why those tests, he doesn't know to run those tests. He is programmed to sell you pharmaceutical products. He's not, go tell him you're taking 30,000 IUs of vitamin D a day and see what he says. He's going to tell you why you're going to die in the next fucking 6 weeks. He can't have the conversation with you because he's not selling you pharmaceutical products. That's all doctors, almost all doctors are owned by the pharmaceutical companies. Just do what Hillary Clinton does and use acetone. Do what Hillary Clinton does and use adrenochrome. Yeah, Optimize You's who we use. OptimizeYouNow.com. I don't get any money from them. I have no vested interest in you going to see them, but they're going to run lab work and have a fucking extensive conversation about what you need or what you don't need. Missed last night's live. Wanted to say really enjoyed the other night when you were just sitting in front of the camera, speaking out about how you got to collecting pins, watches, and knives. Thanks, man. And they do what insurance companies dictate. They absolutely do. Here's something maybe you guys don't know. If you go to the doctor, let's use MRI, for example, right? You go to the doctor and you need an MRI, and they're going to bill your insurance company $6,000. If you go to the doctor or the emergency room and need an MRI and tell them you don't have insurance, your cash price is $900 for the exact same thing with no consumables. It's not like they pour precious metals in the machine that the machine uses up. There's no consumable to the MRI. $900 versus $6,000. And let's say your copay is 50%. Let's say you have a 50% copay. So they want to charge you $4,500 and your insurance is going to pay $4,500. And you're like, what's the cash price? As soon as you've disclosed, as soon as you told them you have insurance, they cannot discuss cash price. It's not an option for you any longer. Did you know that? Go try it out. Just call a random doctor's office or emergency room and have that conversation. Got my own kit, former USMC. What's the best admin pouch I can get? Love to store my gummies and phone for easy access. Maybe a map and compass. It just depends what you're doing, man. What did you use in the Marine Corps? Like, what did you like? I make an NSW admin panel. That's Naval Special Warfare. It's pretty small. It's not going to carry all the shit you just named. I don't have an option for you in anything that I call an admin panel. Can you say hello, Azanet Chan? Yeah, fanny pack. Yeah, our fanny pack or our fupa would work great. Spent the day finishing a few custom orders and cutting metal for some new product. Very cool, dude. What's the new product's going to be? I don't mess with them or Arkansas. The people in Arkansas are weak as fuck for letting him do. I don't know what we're talking about, man. Who are we talking about? Started taking nicotine, and now I'm dropping 2 PX drugs. Interesting. Wonder if anybody who's slick has boat over there already would be able to buy machines on the cheap while the business owners are panicking. The money it would cost you to bring the machines over, unless you're bringing container loads of machines over. Brecca knows a lot about how yeah, he does. Yeah, Brecca talks about it all the time. Absolutely. Huberman also. They have a lot of actionable things you can do on a daily basis that you don't have to buy anything for. They just put out a lot of information of things you can do or just stop doing, and they're not even trying to sell you a product for it a lot of times. New hitch-mounted umbrella stand. Oh, cool. Great for farm markets. I like it, man. When I cut my arm, they insisted on doing x-rays, and when I had bronchitis, I declined. All right, guys. Anything we want to look at here before I get off of here? Anything you want to see close-up of? If you do have to go to the hospital, request an itemized bill. Yeah, the watch story the other night was really cool. Stopped what I was doing to watch, maybe because there was no squeaky. Maybe not. I have brand new shoes, guys. Just put on brand new shoes this morning. They're Vans, and they're still squeaky. Ordered Knick-Knack nicotine mints. Patrick, thanks for being here. Marry one, fuck one, kill one, Hillary, Obama, and Oprah. Yeah, I'm not playing that game. I would like to hear that they were all on a train that wrecked and killed them all. China, China, China. 12 gauge rigs? Yeah, I have 12 gauge rigs. Where are 12? Here's 12 gauge rigs. I know I've got some black ones too, I saw. I don't know where they're at. But I have Coyote 12 gauge rigs. I have multicam 12 gauge rigs. I have gray black 12 gauge rigs. Splatter paint 12 gauge rigs. OD 12 gauge rigs. Would you look at that? And I think there's some black ones. The going rate for TRT? I don't know. Amanda, do you know what's my testosterone cost per month? Now, when she gives you this number, that includes several other things, right? They supply all of the needles. They supply all of the lab work. They supply all of the alcohol prep. Literally everything you need comes FedEx, and it includes everything. I have Cialis. I have several other things from them. HCG also. Optimize You is $165 a month. There we go. If I married Oprah, I could have 25 stores. I already have the best wife. No ninja can sweep across the floor. You want to come across this floor quietly? You do it barefoot. It's warmed up enough in here that this air conditioner just came in. You can't get nicotine mints. Can you get patches? Could you get nicotine patches? Could you get nicotine drops or lozenges? Selling tables? No, we're not selling any tables. I like the Vans. I hope they help. I think they do. When I took them off to take a shower earlier, my foot hurt even worse. But it was I didn't notice anything hurt today while wearing these shoes, so I think that it does help. Do I think Trump won or folded and is back? I don't know what happened today. I have not seen it myself. I don't know. Looks like my buddy's store warehouse. He makes his own brand of bear-proof bag. Oh, very cool. What state's he in? When is the surplus mad sale and expansion? I don't know what we mean by that. You got grounding shoes. Right on. I have Vans on. These are Vans. North Carolina. Cool. He won because he brought 70 plus. Yeah, 70 some people said we want to negotiate. The only holdout is, it seems to be China. Do these tariffs affect you? I suspect that they will. But we use all U.S. manufactured goods. So I think that we're probably about to find out how much of that really is U.S. manufactured and how much of the raw goods actually comes from the United States. I suspect that it will affect everyone, whether they think so or not. I also think that in the long run, it'll make things better for the United States. Now, with that said, all of your China tactical gear, I think you're about to find out a lot of these companies that say they're U.S. made, that we know they're not. I think it's about to affect them greatly, and it's going to bring anybody with a lower price than us on par with us. I suspect that's what's going to happen. And we've already seen companies raising prices over tariffs, and tariffs hadn't even gone in effect, and you see people doubling their prices already, even before tariffs ever happened. So, I don't know. Hall of Sons affordability, yeah. It'll be good because it's making companies jobs and money coming. I think so. There could be some negatives to it that we haven't identified. Trump walked back on the tariffs. Well, did he walk back on the tariffs? Because everybody, like Vietnam, for instance, said they're zeroing their tariffs out. And everybody else, wasn't that the whole reason for this? He said, come talk to us, just like Iran. He said, you need to come talk to us. You have 30 days to come and talk to us. And Iran said, fuck you guys. Everyone else said, we are coming to the table. Let's negotiate. China and 120 other countries. Billy Hill, what do you mean? China and 120 other countries. What does that mean? Microsoft canceled a $1 data center $1 billion data center project in Ohio. Why? I've seen a lot of companies going out of business sales. I've not seen that. Trump, I'm going to do tariffs if elected. Gets elected, does tariffs. America, wait, what? He put a 90-day freeze on their tariffs and raised China 125. Yeah, because China raised theirs to 46. Or that's what we're being told, right? If you look, do you guys remember when Trump was on Oprah Winfrey? He was something like 40 years old. He said then he was going to do tariffs. He said that's how you fix America is you use tariffs. 40 years ago. How old's Trump? 70? So 30 years ago. And Oprah Winfrey said, that sounds like presidential talk. Are you planning on running for president? You know who else said that we need tariffs? Do you know who else said this? Nancy Pelosi did in 1996. Before she became a globalist. Trump's a tard, stocks and 401ks down under 2,000 points. Do you know that 90% of stocks and bonds, 90% of the market is controlled and owned by 10% of the people? Most of the people complaining don't own stocks and bonds. And that 401k, have you not heard? It just went back up drastically today. Did you not know that? What'd the market close at today? So how much is the market in a deficit over the last, let's even give it 10 days. How much of a deficit is the market at? You know, when the market goes up, your 401k goes back up. It's just like Bitcoin going up and down. You can panic when your Bitcoin goes down 5 or 10 grand and sell it. It always goes back up, and when it goes back up, it goes way further up. Yeah, 50%. It's actually way larger than 50%, Pierre. I heard those numbers today. It's much, much larger than 50% owns no stocks. Sick of Chuck Schumer and his daily, yeah. Yesterday would have been a really good day to buy Bitcoin. Yes, yes. Had an $8,000 deviation yesterday, right? Why are we concerned? Why are we concerned with taking stock trade and stock market advice from people who complain that they can't repay their student loans? I own a lot of gun stocks. Hoping Bitcoin dips to 50. You and me both. I would love to see it at 35 again. You need to match Congress. There's a website that shows you. Yeah, Bitcoin's never hitting 50 again. It goes down, people panic, and then it goes way higher, and then it comes down. It goes up 50%, comes down 20. Goes up 50, comes down 20. It never goes, it's never coming back down. 401k is down bad, but I'm 100% VA, so who cares? More ammo. CCP is doing better than what they previously had. They were starving and dying. Thanks for the great content. Have to get ready to go to sleep. What does getting ready to go to sleep look like? What does that entail? Can't forget that China was responsible for the big C. Yeah, you guys recall that when Trump was talking COVID, when Trump was talking tariffs last time, 2 days later, they started talking about COVID. 2 days later. Do you remember Trump saying, they're telling me we got to shut the country down. I don't want to shut the country down. I'm not sure. Remember that? The stat I saw was 59% of all families in the United States have investments in the market, but more than half of the adults in the country do not own any stocks. I hope they're doing better than when Mao was in. Yeah, everybody talks about Hitler. Nobody remembers that guy Stalin or Mao, though. Falling asleep to SOE. Pol Pot. Yeah, no shit. Seems so afloat, but they're having housing recession. Yeah, is that 59% of all retirement accounts? That's a good point. Yeah, stop sending paper to China, see what happens. Yeah, sit tight, guys. All right, I'm going to jump off of here. Everybody have a good evening. We recorded the Pulling the Thread podcast today, and then we recorded Q&A Patreon today. And then we did the March giveaway. We picked the winners for the March giveaway. I met the Minister of Defense for New Zealand today. It was a weird, that does sound like a weird day. Where the fuck are you at? I could see somebody breaking into your store, but only stealing one of the most high-speed gear. No valuables. Nobody's breaking in this store. It's not a fucking physical possibility. You would have to kill a lot of people, and believe me, even if you got in this store, the response is going to be overwhelming. And that's not because I'm a badass. That's everybody else involved. Czechoslovakia now owns all major ammo makers. Czechoslovakia doesn't even exist anymore? Question mark. Do I have that? Am I mistaken on that? Czechoslovakia doesn't even exist. That's not even a country anymore. Is it? What's it called now? Anything good going on tomorrow? Tomorrow's kind of a day when I can get a lot of shit done because it's between Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday, we film all day, content. There's a lot of other people involved in that. We had 4 of the ladies that work here. After the tannerite went off today, we blew the cards. We pushed the cards into the pond, the big pond in the back, 60 feet deep pond. And 4 of them ran and jumped in the water. And then I thought a couple of them couldn't swim after asking them 100 times, are you sure you can swim? And it was just the cold water literally just took it out of them. They all went in, they all went under, disappeared, came back up, and a couple of them hit each other underwater in the process of jumping in. We gave them each $200 to participate. They grabbed all the cards they could get off of the surface of the water and then got out and counted their cards. Whoever got the most cards, I gave that person $500. So it cost $1,100. That's what I paid in cash today to the 4 participants. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 11. So that was fun. And then we took those cards and we called the winners. You saw that on live video. You will see the entire video up in a couple days, and you'll see several versions of it for short form content also. Don't tell the NRA, but I have made 3D printed Sentry that can hold airport rifles and a smaller mod for, I don't know what you mean, don't tell the NRA. Nobody cares. They don't care. Jumping up on with the tiger. Czechoslovakia is the new deep state. They own everything. Don't tell anyone. So the whole purpose, Czechoslovakia, he must be smoking some good shit, run off 2 Raspberry Pis. Cool. So tomorrow is the day where I work in-house, get everything prepped up for Friday filming, decide what we're going to film, pre-sew it, kind of have some kind of idea, and then have it storyboarded kind of in my head in a manner to present it to you guys. And I think so, like if we do the cigarette pack case, there's 3 or 4 ways we could build that. And what I'm thinking is we'll build all 4 of them and then show you why we chose which one. Because guys building this shit, it'll be way more value to them to see what we didn't use and why we didn't use it versus just showing you how to do it the first time. So we can do a T pattern, which will hold it, a pack of cigarettes. We could do an open top, open bottom cradle to hold a pack of cigarettes. We could do it like the TK4 pouch, where I can't show you because I don't have a TK4 tourniquet here, but when you pull this pull tab, it rips the lid open, but also lifts this webbing up. It's a lift. It's sewn up top on the front, and it cradles down, making like a big J shape. So when you rip this, it pulls the item up or even all the way out to pop it into your hands. So something like that, right? And that's what I'm thinking. There's 4 ways we could do that cigarette pouch. And then once you, and I know there's guys who are like, I don't smoke. No shit, I've never smoked in my life. I've not smoked anything ever, but building a rectangle pouch is building a rectangle pouch. So no matter what the contents is, The pouch build's the same. We just changed the. Oh, I see somebody got knocked the fuck out. Kiri. Fuck. I don't think Kiri's ever banned anybody. And good job. I'm a real boy. Is it big enough for clips? You mean magazines? Like clips? Like to carry bullets? We have tons of different pouches for that. Mystery, but you're going to love the mystery box shit. Yeah, you can totally put playing cards in there. I think it would work great for that. Amanda will be banging out a badass email. Yeah, every Thursday. It takes her all day to do that email. But you could fit a can of Zyn. Yeah, well, I have a pouch for chewing tobacco and Zyn. Like, I have a pouch for that. We'll show that on a build at some point. The other option is we take that, I think they're out in the podcast studio. We take that new bag that I just did. It's got the pals all over the face, the multi-cam black woodland one, and show you how we do the padding kit that goes inside it. Because if we sell those, we're going to sell the bag and we're going to sell the padding kit separate. Emergency condom pack. Yeah, you can put a lot of condoms in there. The cats on the payroll. They freeload a lot. They cost more than they actually benefit. XL Deplorable, the largest bag you've made. XL Deplorable, largest. No, but it's the largest kind of production bag we made. We made bags that carry dolphins. Like, as crazy as that fucking sounds, that's no bullshit. We made a bag with like a wrestling mat that folded up in a triangle to carry Mark VI anti-swimmer dolphins. We also made bags that that carried control units for missile systems. Is that my face? Yeah, it's my face on a backpack. It is. I've got one. I got a fanny pack with my boy Pierre's face on it. It's the CQB subload, slimmer than the Rallyman. What do you mean by slimmer? It carries 2 mags per pocket instead of 3. So side to side, it's a little smaller, and front to back, it's a little smaller. That should be in the museum. You need a 4.4. You need LL Cool J. Stepped in the door with my 4.4. Did you guys hear the new LL Cool J song out? Fucking pretty good. Fucking old man can still rap. Way better than these youngsters. I received an M4 micro rig. Top of the chest rig, go below the pecs or higher. It's personal preference. You put that where you need that motherfucker to be. I need a small bag that will mount to the rear of my dog's harness to carry a quick deploy long line. I'm sure that I have something that will do that. I don't know what that would be. I don't know what the size of a quick deploy long line is. Would it fit in this small utility pocket? And does the back of your dog's harness have PALS webbing where you could mount this? This is about 5 inches tall, 3 inches side to side here, 5 inches up and down, and it's about 2 inches off the surface. It'll hold, to give you an idea of size, you could put 3 high cap 9 mil mags in here, jammed side by side. You could also put a 4-inch Izzy bandage in here, or you could put like 6 power bars in there. Ladies do love LL Cool J. He wanted me to have his face right above my ass all the time, so he made the backpack. I'm not real smart, but we were talking about stocks and stuff earlier, and I mentioned the ammo. It might be a good time to invest into small ammo companies here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Now is probably a good time to be investing into companies. Absolutely. U.S. companies. Shoulder mobility, yeah. And anybody that doesn't know, you should be looking into shoulder mobility. Just watch some YouTube videos like Athlean X and some of those guys. There's some good dudes out there doing shoulder mobility shit. Well, all mobility. Pro DJ Mike, what's up? How are you? You never know. Always be prepared. Always be prepared. That's right. Isn't that the Boy Scouts motto? Even though they've kind of gone to the side. I think most of the Boy Scouts nowadays are not prepared. Vance, hello. How are you? Hope everything's good, Pro DJ. Everything's very good. I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to jump off of here. We'll probably do a live Friday sometime. Friday day, perhaps. All right, guys. Still like the Easter idea? Most of the Boy Scouts these days are probably girls. Yes, that's kind of what I was. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out. We'll do this again tomorrow night, right around 9 o'clock. Thanks for being here, guys. New guys here. I have a lot of videos, over 6,000 videos here on this YouTube channel. Check them out. There's several different playlists. You might be surprised at some of the videos that we've made. And, you know, there's a lot of them in this series, some of them over 100. So check it out. They're very different than these videos. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. What's the biggest diameter grommet? I use a number 4. I don't know what that is. It's over ½ an inch. It's a number 4 grommet. It's big. Edgy, what's up, bud? I see you. All right, guys. See ya. Party in June. SOEparty.com. Make sure you check it out. You can all come for free.